Hello and welcome to NF Attractions, where today I'm here at Fort Park. So in this video, do excuse if you struggle to hear me at any point, as I've been losing my throat the last couple of days. I think it's too many run through the compound at Tara's. But yeah, if at any points it struggles to understand me, I'll put subtitles at the bottom for you. But yeah, I'm here at Fort Park for my first ever Fright night, stopping on park at the cabins. They do a really good deal for tonight. Get unlimited fast tracks tomorrow, as well as a run through of all the different mazes here. So I'll take you along, show you, give you my reactions of the different mazes, and give you my thoughts on the rides here. It'll be my first time doing all the rides at night, so really looking forward to it. So I'll see you lot in the morning. Good morning, I just arrived, so we're now heading on to Hyperia for the first ride of the day. Always love Hyperia, rode it 20-something time, but yeah, really good ride, 22 rides. My favourite ride here at Fort, #1 coaster I've ever ridden, so I'll see you when I come off. So I just came off Hyperia, really love that ride, best addition on the park. Was a bit more rattly compared to the other rides I've ever had on it. Not quite sure what was up with that, but just behind me is Morecambe Meadow, the Crows Scare Zone. Really looking forward to that one. It's not open yet. I'm not sure what time it actually opens. 5 o'clock it opens, so yeah, really looking forward to that. But I'm now going on to Saw the Ride. Still yet to have a rough ride on it, so kind of want a bad ride on Saw to see what everyone's on about. But yeah, I do really enjoy Saw here. Gershwara, Your Fighter, really enjoy it. So we're going to jump on Saw, and I'll see you when I come off. So I'm just in the queue for Swarm, the park's ring coaster. So with the hotel stay, because the park wasn't open yesterday, you get all day fast track. So making the most of that today. So I'll see you when I come off. So I've just done all the different flat rides in the little flat ride corner, done Rush, the S&S swing ride, following that done Vortex, I think it is, the Enterprise, as well as Quantum, the Magic Carpet, and the KMG Afterburn, I forgot the name of. But yeah, quite like that little section with all the flat rides. There's not many flat rides at Fort Park. Yeah, quite a nice selection of rides there. So I'm not sure what we're going to ride next, but I'll show you what we're doing. I've just came out of Stitches and wow, like that was the best maze on Park. So I've now done them all. I'm going to go back round and do them again and give you my thoughts on all of them, but I couldn't do that maze and not review it straight after the first one. That was on point. The smells, the theming, the story, it was incredible. Really enjoyed that. A lot of jump scares. Best run through out of all the different mazes here at Fort Park. So like I said, I'm going to go around again, do all the mazes, give you my thoughts on each one now I've done it once and know what to kind of expect, see if it was a one-off run through, if it was poor, or if that's how the maze is.
Ensure you follow the rules of the game's collection. This is a live-action spell maze that features actors themselves. They will touch you by separating once you enter. What happens in the games must stay in the games, so filming is not permitted. Once again, Rival thanks you for your cooperation and looks forward to seeing you compete in the game.
So I just came out of survival games there, so that was the second run through I've had of it. I preferred the first run through. It felt a bit weak in some spots in that one. The ending scene wasn't as good in the second run through as the first run through. There was no chainsaw or anything like that. There was just one actor just basically ran past me. But I do like the concept, but I do feel like there needs more actors in there. There wasn't many actors in there to what I noticed.
The first was good though.
The first run through I had a few more actors, but that one just, I'm guessing actors just going on break and cut at the wrong time, but wasn't as good as the first one. So for both run throughs put together, in terms of the theming, the scariness and the immersiveness, I'll put a score out of 5 on the bottom of the screen now, giving you my thoughts on what I believe they were. In terms of the overall experience altogether, if I was to rate each maze out of like 10 pumpkins, I'd probably say it's about 6. I did enjoy it. I just think we came through then just at a bit of an odd time where there was a bit less actors in there, so it wasn't as good as the first run through. So I've just had my second run through of trailers. Again, wasn't the best. It felt like they're rushing too much, getting as many people through as possible instead of holding them back a bit more. We were catching, yeah, it was pretty much a conga line.
One big long line all the way through.
Like, we were catching up with the group in front, only a few rooms in. I do like trailers, I just wish it was more staffed. They've got rooms themed for past mazes, one of which scare zone death doors, but it was that poorly lit you couldn't see anything, and the first run through they had no actors in whatsoever. This run through they only had one in, so that bit seemed a bit poor. The actors didn't seem as good as what they could be in there, I don't feel. It was again a bit of a poor run through, but now heading over to Deadbeat. In terms of the reviews for that, I'll put again below for the theming, intensity and overall scares. In terms of like out of 10 pumpkins, probably, I don't know, 4, maybe 5 at a push in there. Wasn't the best run through. So I've just came out to Deadbeat for the second time. Much better run through than the first walkthrough on there. More jump scares, really enjoyed it. It wasn't the best maze. There was a few sections where I felt quite weak. The finale I wasn't really keen on. It was just pretty much nothing. Like, you had a room, then you had just a blank corridor with nothing actually happening. So I think they should work on that a bit. But other than that, there's some really good rooms in there, but other sections kind of slacked a bit as well. But in terms of my ratings for the scares, the intensity and the theming, I'll put on screen now. In terms of the overall rating, in terms of out of 10 pumpkins, I'd probably give it a 6. I do think it has some good jump scares. I'm trying not to go into too much spoilers. One spoiler, there's a mirror room where the mirrors play up. So as much as I'm kind of saying with that, but in the first run through was different to the second one.
Yeah, nothing happened in the first
Nothing happened in the first one, no. But then second time there was an actor where nothing happened on the first one. And that was a really good jump scare. Really enjoyed that bit. But it does have some really good sections, but then it does let it down with other sections. But we're now heading over to Stitches. This was my favourite maze on its first run through, so I'm hoping it lives up to its second.
Condition, all our we advise against you entering our factory. Once you enter the factory, there is no running or turning back. There is no smoking.
So I've just came out of Stitches, Toils, Harlan, Emporium. Really enjoyed that one. The first one was just incredible. Second one, not as good. It was still a really good maze, a really good run through. But there was less actors in there. There was no actors in the stitching room. Whereas the first one we had like a bunny stitching and jumping out at us, but no, we really enjoyed that one. I'd say it's probably my favourite one here, maybe. I'm still unsure on where I put all the different attractions, but I do really enjoy that one. In terms of the ratings, I'll put some down below for the scares, the theme and the intensity. In terms of the pumpkin rating out of 10, for both of them, I'd probably say a 7, maybe 8. That one kind of put it down a little bit, not by much, still some really good scares, but it wasn't quite as good. But I've now done all the mazes twice, so the only thing left to do is the Crows at Morkin Meadow. I'm really looking forward to that one, so I'll take you around and give you my initial thoughts of that one when I go and do it. So I've just came out of the Crows of Morkin Meadow, really enjoyed that run through. Some great actors in there, being chased and followed by him, really enjoyed that. It's not an intense scare zone, it's just very atmospheric, very enjoyable. Definitely worth a walkthrough of that. Batching wasn't the best though, but they seem to just be letting everyone in. But now heading over to a Swarm night ride. I just came off a ride on the Swarm on the front row. I really enjoyed that ride then, really nice and intense. My first front row on there, so I really enjoyed that. It's a great ride here, the Park's being everything coaster.
You know why? It's cars
Attention racing.
Belongs to us. Blaze and fire, cleanse and destroy. Claim this, we are Sorcerer's Sorority. Come on, come on. Time to be bad, but I'm perfectly good at it. Sex in the air, I don't care, I love the smell of it. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but dancing with excitement. Pull up in a monster, automobile gangster with a bad that came from Sri Lanka. Yeah, I'm in a tanga, color Willy Wonka. You could be the king, but watch the queen conquer. First things first, I'll eat your brains.
Evil minds and plot destruction. Sorcerer of death's construction. In the fields of bodies burning. As the war machine keeps turning.
Lucifer's Lair. Let me take a step back. Every artillery we bring a ball of wire.
So that's the end of my video here from Fort Park, my first ever Fright night. I really enjoy getting back to Fort Park. Always love this place, especially when it's got Hyperia. At night, that ride's lovely to ride in the dark. Really good to get some night rides here on the rides here. Really enjoy them. The lighting package on the rides are really nice. In terms of Fright nights as a whole, after watching it for years with like videos from like Jack Silkstone and all those kind of vloggers taking you inside the mazes and stuff. In terms of like the hype for it, like I've been watching them for quite a few years now, and being actually able to be here for myself, I did kind of get a bit disappointed with some of the mazes. I do feel like that's down to a lack of staffing and just trying to rush you in through them. The mazes here are incredible, like the immersiveness with them, the scares with them, but I do feel like it's suffered with staffing. I do love Fort Park for Fright Night, so it is a good event. The crows are really good, like the mazes are really good. I just feel like staffing was the issue there. But really good getting back to Fort Park. I do like this park. The rides here are incredible, like the likes of Stealth, Swarm, and obviously Hyperia. So really enjoy getting back to it. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.